On October 14, 2023, the western states experienced an annular solar eclipse. This is the famed Ring of Fire eclipse, as the moon's shadow doesn't quite reach the Earth's surface. We took Friday off and headed to Utah to see the eclipse. For dispersed camping, we checked the area on the website, time and date, and found an area called Rock Corral Recreation Site. This is a day-use-only site, but there are a few dispersed sites on either side of the road on approach to Rock Corral. It's pretty far from the big cities. From Cedar City, we used Utah State Route 130 and headed north. Moved towards Milford, then headed to Rock Corral. The road is unpaved, but was in okay condition. After a while, we caught up to two cars, and it did get pretty dusty. On one of the websites, there's supposed to be a campground, but we couldn't find it. One of the visitors was upset because they expected a campground, and I guess this area is only for dispersed camping. If you come here, best to remember that. From California, it took a while to get here. Many sites were already taken. We drove around and finally found a perfect spot. It was narrow and small and would have been freezing if it got windy, but it had a great 360-degree view. Wow! It was close to the mountain, but we guessed that when the eclipse started, the sun would be just above the mountain, and it was. We also got to enjoy some nice fall foliage in the canyons and crevices. It was so pretty. Before the sun went down, we finished dinner quickly, a simple steak and broccoli with garlic. It was delicious. Around 7:30, it got cold suddenly, and my wife went to bed to keep herself warm. Looks like she woke up around 4 a.m. and took some pictures. She asked me about seeing the stars, but it was cold and I'd seen them before. Venus was pretty bright. So this is the day. For the eclipse in 2017, in addition to eye protection, we made masks to cover the skin of the face. And I think making a mask is really good. However, we didn't do that this time. But for the eclipse in 2024, we should make them again. We succeeded in recording the eclipse. We got a time lapse, but with the annular eclipse, the change in the environment was not that clear on film. The difference from the total eclipse was also interesting. Rock Corral Recreation Site was such a hidden gem. At the end of the road, there's a day-use site. There are tables with a roof and a barbecue and a bathroom. It appeared to be well maintained. On the way back, there's another nice dispersed camping site with big boulders that look beautiful. We'd like to come back here. On the way to Cedar City, we found the Powderland Gap petroglyphs. This is a small site, but you can see a lot of petroglyphs. There are also great placards that tell of the Hopi migration and even translate some of the glyphs. It was really cool. Just be careful as you cross the road several times to see everything. Going a little further, we came to the Dinosaur Track Recreation Site. According to the information, dinosaurs walked through the mud and footprints were left. Sand and pebbles filled the footprints. They hardened over time, and over millions of years, the surrounding area of the footprints erode and the footprints are left. It's a nice walk among the boulders. We packed a lot in this weekend. Usually we give ourselves more time. That morning we rushed back to California. On the way back we saw the Colorado Plateau on the left side. My wife loves this area because two continental geological formations meet together, and the difference is striking. Rock Corral Recreation Site is a really secluded, peaceful, and beautiful site. When you drive through, you can really feel the land of the basin and range, with its flat areas and the hilly places. We recommend this area. It is really cool.